Hello again to every Bears fans out there. This is Mr. Reed, just coming at you guys with another video. I got a couple things I wanted to talk about, especially I wanted to piggyback again with something I've made a couple videos about, and I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but I really do want to talk about this Myles Garrett, Maxx Crosby, Trey Hendrickson situation, now even Danielle Hunter. But before I get into that, can you guys please give me a like and or subscribe? I'm really trying to get to 50 subs, so then that way I can bring you guys some live content. Hopefully we can get some watch-alongs and, you know, enjoy the games together, draft time, talk Bears football, just all these good things that I really want to get a little bit of a community together, you know, for the people. Now, with this whole Maxx Crosby situation, I really wanted to tackle this thing first. Maxx Crosby as well as the Trey Hendrickson. Now, these two guys are two very good players. I keep seeing a lot of people, especially on like ESPN, the NFL Network, and very popular, you know, podcasts and talk shows on YouTube and Spotify, all these things, right? I keep seeing a lot of these guys actually talking about these guys like they're playing in Madden and trying to make trades in the Madden video game. Now, I understand that these players are totally amazing in those games. Their ratings are extremely high. We bring that back to the PFF ratings in real life. You know, these are analytical things, but we can completely see that these guys are actually very good players. Now, what I really wanted to get across here is bringing in those two guys in particular, Maxx Crosby and Trey Hendrickson. I want to get this into a lot of people's heads because it seems like a lot of people are Bears fans, but not Chicagoans, and that's a very big difference. I think you would understand, being a Chicagoan, what it means to be playing football in the dead of winter, in terms of, you know, December, January, especially with what the Bears were able to provide in terms of a playoff team. That means that we'll be playing well into those months, and hopefully even into February to get to a Super Bowl. Now, those months in particular are like bitter cold days in terms of weather, and I just do not think that Maxx Crosby before the age of 30 is going to be coming and playing strong, especially in those days, with coming from 8 surgeries on the same knee before the age of 30. Kind of the same situation with Trey Hendrickson. He got a bad back and, you know, dealing with an injury and coming over here. This is my main question to you guys is, why are you guys so invested and married to the idea of bringing injured guys into Chicago when the whole idea is to make a deep playoff push, and then being a Chicagoan, keeping in mind those guys having to play in that kind of weather? Now, the other thing, I know I made a couple videos about this already, and again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but Myles Garrett, this guy, you know, knock on wood, this guy hasn't shown any real signs of injury. You know, it seems to be just a stout defensive player. Pretty much every time he's on the field, he's the best player on the field, regardless if he's on offense and or defense. It does not matter, whatever the case is. He's just the best player on the field. Can you imagine having a Myles Garrett and a Montez Sweat coming off of both sides? Having those two guys, I think, kind of eliminates the whole the need, the special need for an interior defense, which is actually what the Bears really have an issue with. We have so much issues with the interior defense that, you know, with the guys that we've already paid money for, we've drafted some guys in terms of like Shamar Turner, you know, and then now we have Grady Jarrett, you know, signed for like a little while. We have Gervon Dexter. You know, these guys are, you know, are they should be good. The only issue is they have no help on the edge. You know, I don't want to do any disservice to Austin Booker. I think Austin Booker played a very, you know, very respectable season, especially coming off of his little injury. But he's not Myles Garrett. He's not even Montez Sweat. And asking for him to pretty much, you know, play all 4 downs, being a pass rush specialist, I just don't think that it really fit the game that we were really trying to present to the NFL in terms of defense. But don't forget that the Chicago Bears were the #1 team in takeaways without having a pass rush. I don't know how big of a deal, or if you guys are really, really paying attention to that, but Al Harris did a hell of a job. We just re-signed the guy, and, why not run it back with him and a pass rush? Like I said, having Myles Garrett and Montez Sweat coming off edge, I just think that's such a strong route. We'll have Dial Dangbo coming back. I don't know how much value we'll get out of him, but, we sure as hell paid the guy. And then, what we'll need to bolster is really the linebacking core. And I think that the Bears can actually attack that in the second round, going after that kid from Texas Tech. I forget his name, Hernandez or something like that. Very, very good talent, man. He's especially a young kid. I swear, to me, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Brian Urlacher, but just a little bit slower. But I really do think that he'll make the right fit for a Dennis Allen defense playing in the Mike position.